Me pedaling, my face on pedaling. Hey everybody, so today we're gonna do a little bit of flats fishing. I already pedaled out here because we're in the no motor zone today. I've got a nice key here set up. It's a pretty long key that goes across, and right in the center there's a cut that goes through with a small channel, and then another section of the keys there. I'm kind of just wrapped around the on the leeward side, so the wind is pushing over this way. I just stopped right here because I want to get kind of set up before I drift through that prime area there. So we've got pretty much bluebird skies, which makes it great for sight fishing. The water is kind of receding now, which is not so good, but it'll still be all right. I've brought my ladder, so I'm gonna do some at height sight fishing. Got my aluminum paddle from Roger, so I'm gonna use that as a push pole. I don't have my stakeout pole because that got lost to the sea, but realistically in this area it's not really worthwhile because it's that hard limestone that you really can't puncture anyways. So what in that case I do is I bring my mushroom anchor, the anchor I use for lobstering. It's just a 10-pound mushroom anchor on some rope, and then I just give maybe like 5 foot of space, tie it off. Then as I'm drifting and I want to stop, I just put that over the side real quietly, drop it down, and then it's enough weight to stop me. I went out last night looking for crabs until about 2 in the morning, hit about 3 different spots, but I was just getting the larger and medium size, but I need smalls, just couldn't find any. So I've got one little bit oversized for what I need, but I got it just in case. So I stopped by the bait shop and dropped $5 for a dozen worth of shrimp. Since today is going to be it doesn't look like there's going to be any flats days in the near future because it's going to get windy again real quick. So that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm all rigged up and ready to go. The ladder is locked in. I've got both rigs set up. This one here is shrimp with a split shot for a little bit longer distance, and then I've got another setup with just the shrimp by itself, and that'll be if they're in closer, so it's a little bit more stealthy. Anchor's all ready to go, all stuff's cleared out, so we're just going to take a quick drift through, and then I'm going to anchor up in that center there if I don't see anything coming through here, and just do some ambushing if wait for things to swim by. So I get a pretty good bird's eye view from up here. This is just a second step. I can go one higher, but once I get a little bit farther in, I won't be so close into the wind. And I'm just going to be looking at the flats and then watching these edges, because a lot of times the fish will fall along those mangrove roots. You can see right here is a barracuda laying up right in that little pocket there. But I'll mess with those maybe later. I just don't want to deal with them right now because it'll kind of blow out the flats here. And this is the only one I'm going to, so I don't want to mess it up. We'll stick a pin in him for later. Got a sleeping nurse shark there. It's always good seeing life. When there's life on the flats, you know there's activity. Got barracuda there. Big barracuda over there. Oh, 2, 3, 4 barracuda there. Not 5 barracudas. There, I put the polarized lens on, see if you could see that barracuda a little better. It's just hard keeping that clean. As soon as it gets a drop of salt water on it, then it goes hazy. Can't clean it. You can spot the 2 cudas there. That's kind of what you're looking for with tarpon, except they'll be 3 to 4 times as big, but there they go. Got stuff here. Oh, more cudas. Man, catch a little bonefish now, it's not going to end too well with the struggling fish. He's gonna kick out real quick, like, oh no! Man, just cudas everywhere. Comes a little black tip or lemon. Okay, so here's that cut I'm talking about. So this is one long extension of a key. That's what I just drifted. And there's just a little shallow cut that goes through, and then that little small island. So now we're just I'm gonna cut in, check out that corner over there, run along the edge there, and then I should be able to blow with the wind up that side there, and then around the other side. And then from there, I'll figure out what to do. Nice ray there. No cobia swimming along with them. Shark! A lot of toothy critters. All right, we finished our drift. No real action except a lot of toothy critters. Now I'm on the leeward side of that whole long island there. So we're just gonna take a break, have some lunch. Sponsored by Armour Vienna sausage, hot and spicy, via Hurricane Irma. So I think I'll take a break here, chill out a bit, keep an eye out, see if I see any movement, but take all this stuff down, pedal all the way back to the other side, and maybe do another drift. I think I might go ahead and play with the barracudas a little bit, see if they're willing to hit an artificial, and then just keep my eye on the other fish, and then call it an early day. I've got to go spend a bunch of money. So I think that's our after lunch plan. Something lurking right there. See what that is. Looking kind of sharkish. Oh, I think it's picking it up. Oh. Stole it. Chasing it. Took a swipe at it. Don't spook. Smelling it. I bring it closer in, it's gonna spook, so hopefully it just swims off on its own, and then I'll cast back to it. Like that, that's good. Took a swipe at it. Goes turning on it. And is just nosy. There comes a shark. not interested in any of this. Oh, that was damn cuda. Well, I worked every point and its corresponding little bay area there, sheltered area. I'm just stuck on a point, got the ladder out, stood up, watched, and just didn't see any permit, no bones, just a lot of barracuda and then a few sharks, and that was about it. I'm right at the edge, and then it's gonna get windy. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and paddle back in. I've got tide with me, wind against me, so not so good. But anyways, if I see anything interesting on the way, then I'll show you. There's a school of barracudas over here. Oh, dang it. Stole my hook. Here's me pedaling. There's my car sinking. And my skunk face. I think I need new pedals. I don't think they're supposed to be like that. Right there is where a shark bit them. Kind of see the teeth marks. But yeah, looking a little rough there, Hobie. Not the most efficient way to get around.